Hey everyone, welcome back to another vlog. Today is another 240 video because this thing needs to get on the road ASAP. If you guys watched my previous video on the 240, I did switch out the fuel injectors because I did buy the car with some aftermarket fuel injectors and it just wasn't it. The wiring was messed up. I ended up redoing everything and getting some OEM replacement fuel injectors, but the car is still not running great. It's also not idling too good. There's also fuel coming out of some lines. It's not supposed to be doing that. So that just pointed to a bad fuel pressure regulator. I did get an OEM replacement one and we're just gonna switch that out, and I'm hoping that that's the only thing that it needs. It's also the first time in 2 weeks that it's not 100 degrees, so I'm finally able to do this. That's why I had no video this past week. Now it's been 2 weeks since I switched out the fuel injectors and I haven't done really an update on this because it's just been way too hot. I know I say this almost in every video that like, oh, if after this the car starts running fine, I'm going to do the manual swap, but it's always just something after the other. But I really do hope after this it's the last thing I have to change for it to kind of run smoothly on its own. I officially have everything to do the manual swap. I just got the last thing I needed shipped to me in the mail, so I'm basically all ready. Hopefully in the next week or two I will be getting this started, and then I'm going to be filming the entire thing for you guys. I'm very excited, kind of scared. So I believe it is just screwed on with two little Phillips screws, and then just gotta take out these hoses. These are the new injectors that I just put on, and it is kind of a mess with the wiring, but better safe than sorry is what I said in my last video. I believe there's only like 2 or 3 lines connected. This is where I saw that there was fuel coming out. This is such a bad angle to film. I'm really trying. I'm pretty sure I don't have to take off the fuel rail again, but yeah, it's kind of a tight space to work on, but I think we'll be fine. Okay guys, it is actually a few days later. Filmed my intro, tried to start on this, and then realized I had to go. We are here today. The day I did start this though, I was trying to put the screwdriver back there and honestly it was not working. It is such a tight spot to try and get into. Today I'm just gonna take off the entire fuel rail, which I didn't want to do. Honestly, it's not that big of a deal. So I am gonna be taking out the entire fuel rail again. I'm gonna be disconnecting the fuel pump fuse again. There we go. Off the two 12mm bolts. This is the little guy that we're looking for and replacing. So here's the new one. Like I said, this fuel regulator is bad because there is fuel coming out of these vacuum lines back here, and there's not supposed to be anything in there. These were the 2 little screws that I could not get out from back there. So here we got out our old one and then we got the new one. They literally look exactly the same. Honestly, I don't think there's really a way to check if your fuel pressure regulator is bad just by looking at it, because it honestly looks the same as my new one. Like I said, the easiest way to know that this has gone bad is the fact that there was fuel in those vacuum lines when there's only supposed to be air. There is this little diaphragm that is in here. Obviously with that torn up or broken, the car cannot run properly, it cannot idle properly. There's a lot of things that come with it, like bad gas mileage. I haven't driven the car long enough to say that it has bad gas mileage, so I don't really know, but obviously my idling is really rough and really bad because once this is torn up inside, you do not have a good air to fuel ratio, leading the car to go to poop. basically. Obviously, I would have done this at the same time when I did change out my fuel injectors, but I didn't know. I'm learning as I go. Literally everything that I just told you, I just learned it. yeah, I honestly should have checked all of those lines when I was working on the injectors, but I didn't, so we're here now. But it's okay because it's getting done anyways. Even though it's not as hot as the other days, I am still sweating. Okay, so let's put this back in like that. Let's put this back on. It looks like a mess right now. Okay, this one under all this. Gotta connect this here and this one back in there, and I think there's one more. I just cannot see it right now. Just going to like double check that I plugged back everything. I don't fit here. Now this is the real moment of truth. Of course. I'm ready to go. I'm gonna record on my phone. Oh no. Just saw something squirting out there. It looked like a fuel injector. Ooh, that's not good. Mine. They all look in there though. This one looks like the culprit. Oh, what the heck? Oh my god, yeah. This is not my day, but everything was going so smooth. My tripod just broke. Where am I gonna put you guys? I feel like maybe I could fix this, but I don't want to do it right now. I guess it still works, it's just you might fall. That's so funny. Okay, so here we go again. I don't know what happened. I'm going to assume I did not put in a fuel injector good all the way. Is this last fuel injector. So I feel like this bolt is stripped or something because it's not tightening down. It tightens and then it untightens. I'm gonna take them off right now and look at the other ones to see what's wrong with this one compared to the other ones. I found the culprit. So this is the one that is squirting out gas, and this is a regular one, the one next to it. Notice what it's missing, the little rubber spacer gasket thing. So I do not know where it's at. I've been looking to see if I dropped it. I have a feeling I did. I most likely did, but I cannot find it. So thankfully I have my old injectors, so I took off the little rubber gasket from an old injector. Hopefully that is fine to use. I'm just improvising. That fits so much better. This is the moment of truth. I'm gonna turn on the car. Actually, I don't think I should leave the camera there. I dropped my camera once today, and I thought it was broken because it said air, but I just had to let it chill for a bit. I was going to leave it on here, and I was like, no, if this car starts shaking dramatically, no thanks. Let's close this back up. Okay, here's round 60. It's not. Okay, I don't know what is happening with my battery because this is a pretty new battery. It turned back on. I don't really know what is happening or why my battery is going out because it is not that old, to be honest.